Welcome to Deep Dive Discussion, where we explore the ideas, strategies, stories, and inspiration that really matter.
This program is produced by Ysh Estayo, the creator of this program.
Now let's dive in. Today, we're looking at the 5 people you meet in heaven. It's a great source for thinking about life lessons, connections, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it really is. The whole premise is quite something. This guy, Eddie, a maintenance man, dies and meets 5 people in the afterlife.
Right, and these people aren't random. They each show him something crucial about his own life, its meaning, its impact.
Exactly. It's about understanding how everything and everyone is connected.
So the first big takeaway, I think, is that idea that everything happens for a reason. Not just a cliche, but like a real pattern.
The book definitely pushes that. Seemingly random events, maybe not so random when you see the bigger picture, even if we don't see it at the time.
Like ripples in a pond, almost. You don't always see where they end up.
Precisely. And that leads straight into the next point, doesn't it? How your life affects others in ways you probably don't even realize.
Oh, definitely. Eddie's journey is full of that. Small things he did or maybe didn't do having these massive consequences down the line.
It makes you think, our lives matter more than we often assume.
Yeah.
We're all leaving these invisible fingerprints everywhere.
It's a bit humbling, actually. And it connects to the idea that there aren't really any random encounters. Yeah.
Everyone you cross paths with, the book suggests, they have some role to play. Maybe they teach you something, test you.
Or maybe you're there for them in some way you don't get at the time.
Yeah, it's a two-way street. Every interaction potentially shapes both people involved, even subtly.
Then there's the theme of sacrifice. The book frames it not as loss, but as an act of love.
That's a powerful reframing, isn't it? Eddie looks back at sacrifices he made and sees the love, the meaning behind them. It wasn't just giving something up.
Right. It ties into building those connections, prioritizing others. It's an investment, really.
Which brings us to forgiveness. Holding on to anger. It's portrayed as such a burden.
Yeah, like carrying heavy stones, kind of. And forgiving, especially forgiving yourself, is about putting those stones down.
It's liberation, isn't it? Less about the other person, maybe, and more about freeing yourself from that weight. Resentment just poisons the person holding it.
Very true. And alongside that, there's this comforting idea that love doesn't just end when someone dies.
No, it endures. In memory, in the influence someone had on you, that impact remains. The connections are still there, just in a different form.
It highlights how important those deep relationships really are.
Absolutely. And, Eddie felt his life was pretty insignificant, just a guy fixing rides at an amusement park.
But he learns his purpose was actually quite profound, even if simple. Protecting people, especially kids.
Yeah, it challenges that idea that purpose has to be this grand, world-changing thing. Sometimes it's about quiet dedication, looking out for others in your own sphere.
Which all feeds back into the central theme of interconnectedness. We're all tangled up together.
Like a web, yeah. Eddie's life touches people. Their lives touch others. It goes on and on, this ripple effect you mentioned.
Makes you aware of the responsibility we carry, doesn't it? Our actions, kind or unkind, they travel.
Definitely. And another interesting point is about understanding. Sometimes, the book suggests, clarity only comes when you stop trying to force it, when you let go.
Let go of the need for control, maybe? Trust the process a bit more?
I think so. Finding peace, even when you don't have all the answers right away, some things just unfold.
And ultimately, the depiction of heaven itself isn't quite what you might expect.
No, it's less about pearly gates and more about understanding. A place where Eddie finally gets it, where he sees how all the pieces of his life fit.
Gaining peace through comprehension, that's quite a thought. Making sense of the journey.
It really is. It offers a different way to think about closure and meaning.
So as we wrap up, the takeaway for you, listening, might be to consider those unseen threads in your own life.
Yeah, think about the ripples you might be creating, the connections you have, maybe even the simple purpose you fulfill without always realizing its significance.
The 5 people you meet in heaven really encourages that kind of reflection on the depth and interconnectedness of it all.
Finding meaning right where you are.
Thanks for listening. Grab Ysh Estayo's latest book on Amazon. Need business consulting, artificial intelligence, book writing, and publishing? Ysh has your back.
Contact Ysh Estayo or leave a comment.
Until next time, keep diving deep.